Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Week 23 review video. Another not so great week for the squad. For people that are near the top of the standings, this was below average despite it being above average in the entire game. Scored 61 and dropped to 403. So in and around where all the craziness of the fixtures, we were in the two and a half hundreds. Now we've kind of dropped off a little bit, which is somewhat disappointing, hoping that we can still get back there though. And this is how the team did. And right off the bat, first game, we made a mistake with the goalkeeping. We knew it was a risk starting Suzuki over Jan Sommer. He blanked as Parma got beaten 3-1, I believe. Yeah, 3-1 by Lecce. So we thought that Parma could have done a little bit better than Lecce in this one, but 'twas not the case. Along the back line actually didn't do too bad. We had Dodo, Di Lorenzo get half clean sheets, and then Bokuma get the full one. I get as they won 2-0 against Como. So I ended up being, I guess, a good choice to get rid of Catrone. Then we go to our midfield where we knew Lookman and Cambiaso were likely not going to start, so they did sub out. We just in case for whatever reason. I mean, we know shoot, who was it? It was one of the Empoli defenders. I think VT, like we thought that he wasn't going to start in one of the game weeks and then he ended up starting. So I just had them there in case. Likely not going to start. I knew I'd have subs come in for them. And David Neres and Pulisic not scoring great. I guess it would have been better to have Teo Hernandez in for Pulisic just by 1 point though, but anyway, Freuler actually got 7 points despite not scoring or getting an assist, so not a bad haul from him. Imagine if he just started putting more points up on the board. And then Yildiz with 3 points, despite Juve scoring 4 goals. So that was a bit of a tough one there as well. Retegi is this? Yeah, I believe this is the penalty miss game, right? Uh, well, so he earned the penalty, but then missed the penalty, unfortunately. And this is the first game I finally bring him in after he's gone game busters on everyone. So at least he earned it to kind of make up for it, but then the -3 for missing the penalty, unfortunately, or else that could have been a good haul. Thuram once again not contributing in the Inter game against Milan. He's been pretty disappointing. I'm sure some people might be losing patience with him, but at least the captaincy going on Moise Kean was almost correct. Bakema would have been 1 point more, but Moise Kean did score against Genoa and at least made it worth the captaincy. So that is kind of how this game week shook up. Could have been better with Somer and net, Teo instead of someone like Yildiz, Trem, or Retegi, but I'm not sure that going back I would have made that decision again, knowing that Milan faced Inter this week. We can take a look at our, nope, that's not the right league. 1 second. Leagues, and there we go. Take a look at the league, still just barely on the top page, but we still have Snake out in front with 1863. Must have been a good week considering he's significantly ahead of the next spot. Oh, 64-point week, still not bad. Got decaptained. Did have Samara in the starting, which was good. Guzen's got an assist for Fiorentina as a defender, so a big haul there. And just consistent across the board on the defense. The midfield, little lackluster with 1 point Dybala and 4 for Tovin and Pulisic. Had Moise Kean and Lukaku didn't do anything. So, I mean, I know that he's definitely used to having better game weeks than that, but still not terrible. Labedia was next with 74 points, so a significantly better game week. Has Luca. He's been good and very underrated right now. And Zaccagni with a goal and an assist in Lazio's win on the last day of the game week. Not too much else going on. A good captaincy, obviously, with Moise Kean. I bet he wish he put it on Zaccagni, but probably wasn't in the running this week for captaincy. But overall, decent score. And Give United. Rough game week here. At least had Moise Kean, but not a whole lot going on elsewhere aside from Angelino and Bokuma. Captain Suzuki, which I bet we're regretting seeing that now. But maybe like he did seem like a good goalkeeper choice, and it's just unfortunate that that didn't pan out. But extra rough with the captaincy on him too, so it falls 1 point below the whole world average, which is rough. But we're gonna leave it there. We actually have an important double game week upcoming where Fiorentina will play Inter twice. There are some like little things about it, nuances that I'm not really sure of, considering that the first game they play will be the reschedule of the game that Bove had his heart condition. And that game will begin in the 16th minute. I'm not sure what kind of implications it's going to have fantasy wise. But hopefully we'll know a little more during the video, but if not, we're just gonna have to go for it. I still think it's worth having the four players that will be doubling. Just how the points are going to be scored still is a little bit of a mystery for me, but we'll get more into that in the team selection coming up tomorrow. Game week locks on Thursday this week, so just be aware of that. Take care, and I'll see you soon.